Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week for all platforms. So every mod we're going to talk about today is going to be for all platforms. And again, this is the top 10 for the ones that are released this last week based on their ratings from you guys inside the in-game mod hub. So again, make sure you guys are rating your mods 5 out of 5 stars if you like them on the in-game mod hub. That way, that does go to help support modders and let them know what you like and don't like. So make sure you guys are doing that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the top 10 mods for this week. All right, for number 1 this week, we have the Lizard Cart. This is by Sluice Ice Modding. It is 4.65 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 202 people having rated it. This thing is really cool. There's actually quite a bit of customization. All the kind of plastic covers and stuff you see on it, the one with the number on it, all that sort of stuff, you can take all those away and adjust their color as needed. You also can put different stickers on it, stuff like that. And obviously you can change the numbers, the colors, all that sort of stuff. And it only costs you $1,250 to buy and runs at 31 miles per hour. So if you and a few friends wanted to get together a multiplayer server and race some go-karts, you absolutely could do this. This would work actually really good on the event map with that racetrack that's on there, so that would actually be a lot of fun to do that. But yeah, so kind of a cool thing. I know it's not specifically farming related, and some people complain about that, but it's always cool to see more stuff get added into the game, especially for those that do role-playing stuff like that. But there you guys go. That is the Lizard Cart by Sluice Ice Modding. All right, for number 2 this week, we have the Pro Bale Grab Autoload. This is by Black Sheep Modding, 2.61 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 88 people having rated it. This is a really cool set of different bale grabs. There's various sizes, and on most of them, you can adjust what you pick them up with. So like telehandler, wheel loader, front loader, that sort of thing. So you can adjust all that sort of stuff. And these are basically bale grabs, as you can see out there, but they're auto load, so you can kind of make it a little bit easier for you to use these guys without having to deal with some of the difficult physics and stuff like that with bales. So this makes it a lot easier if you wanted to kind of play a little bit more kind of that in-between zone of realistic and unrealistic, to be able to kind of role play or pretend to use these bale grabs with the auto load on them, and then be able to set your bales down where you want them. So pretty cool. I actually think this is a really cool addition to the game. So well done, just like anything Black Sheep Modding does. But there you guys go. That is the Pro Bale Grab Auto Load. All right, for number 3 this week, we have the Campaign of France, which is a map by Black Sheep Modding. It is 295.03 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 262 people having rated. A very scenic, very well done map with a lot of stuff to do on it. I think this map was honestly really well done. So again, my hats off to Black Sheep Modding for doing a fantastic job on this map. And what you're seeing on your screen right now is part of my flyover during my map tour of it. If you want to check out my full map tour, a card will pop up on your screen right now. So make sure you guys go click that, and you guys can check out the map tour, take a look at it, and see if this is a map you actually want to play on, but definitely highly recommend it. So there you guys go. That is the Campaign of France map by Black Sheep Modding. All right, for number 4 this week, we have the MAN33, or the MAN 33-414/41-403 pack. This is also by Black Sheep Modding. They put out a lot of good mods this week. This one is 30.91 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 210 people having rated it. It has various different connections and different platforms and things like that. So you have a log platform, a trailer, bale platform, TR, a salt box, tipper platform, all sorts of different stuffs and truck configurations. Obviously, you can see the one I have out here is kind of a skip with a or a dumpster tile or a style or bulk kind of container with in the kind of the form of a hook lift. So that would get hooked onto that truck and can get hauled around, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of different customizations on this. You can put stickers on the truck, and again, you can adjust tires and colors and all sorts of things like that. So I think this would be really good for a lot of you guys. I think a lot of you guys will really enjoy this. But there you guys go. That is the MAN 33-414/41-403 pack. Sorry, bit of a mouthful there, but there you guys go. All right, for number 5, we have the John Deere XUV 8X5M. This is by VR Power Buyer Simon. It is 5.47 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 64 people having rated it. This thing is going to run you $26,000 to buy. It has between 50 and 23 horsepower, I guess 23 to 50 horsepower, I should say it the other way, and will go between 50 and 60 kilometers per hour. It has configurations for the engine, the attacher joint, so you can see this one has a 3-point link on the back. You can put the beacon light and the mirrors on, which I have on this one. You can put a winch, front grille, GPS, speed sign on the back, and you can adjust the main body color, which I decided to kind of go for this orange instead of the typical John Deere green, just to kind of change it up a little bit. If you have interactive control, you have animations with the doors, front window, seat, steering base, and a lot more. So pretty cool, actually. Really well done, kind of an overhauled version of the XUV, which we already have seen in the game before. So really cool to see that kind of overhauled and good to go. But there you guys go. That is the John Deere XUV 8X5M by VR Power Buyer Simon. All right, for number 6 this week, we have the Phoenix Flatbed / Salt Truck. This is by Farm Mods TV. 14.06 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars with 47 people having rated it. This is a salt truck. You also can put a flatbed on the back as well. You can also put sides in the flatbed as well too. It's not going to work as like a bulk tipper, but I do kind of like it in this huge kind of salt tipper configuration here. So yeah, has a working width of 10 meters if you're going to spread salt. Will hold 8,000 liters of salt. Runs at 80. It says 80 miles per hour. That might actually be accurate. Usually it's in kph, but so stand by with that one. That might be a slightly different speed, but it does say 80 miles per hour, has 462 horsepower, and has a base price of $60,000. You also can customize the main color options, the rim color, and the attachment option, and the section control. So, and that's referring to the flatbed itself when you have it in the flatbed configuration instead of the salt truck, which is how it is right now. But yeah, very cool. Cool little salt truck. I like it. But there you guys go. That is the Phoenix Flatbed / Salt Truck by Farm Mods TV. All right, for number 7 this week, we have Court Farm Country Park by Oxygen David, one of the best mappers in Farm Sim. This is 873.73 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 519 people having rated it. So yes, this did come out for PC a little while ago. Actually a fair amount ago, well, maybe like a month-ish ago. I'm not sure exactly the time, but it did come out a little while ago. This one is for all platforms and is technically a different map because it's a little bit different and it's a little bit more set up, so it has better performance on console and things like that. But it does have rabbits, at least, as an added animal, which is pretty cool to see that on consoles as well. And what you're seeing on your screen right now is part, again, of my flyover of my original map tour, which is the PC version, so just be aware of that. But in general, everything should be very similar to the console version in terms of the flyover, so you won't see major differences there. But if you guys wanted to check out my map tour of this map, make sure you guys hit that card up on the screen to go check that out. Another person, if you're on console and you want to check out a really good map tour, is Mr. Sealy P, who did hit 100,000 subscribers, so congrats to him. But make sure you guys go check out his channel as well. But there you guys go. That is Court Farm Country Park by Oxygen David. All right, for number 8 this week, we have the Lizard Diamond. This is by Raleigh Christie 1, Vanquish 081 VRS Modding Sir. This is 21.56 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 156 people having rated it. There's a lot of really cool customizations on this vehicle, and I think that's one of the things that makes it stand out. For example, you see the horse kind of vinyl on there. There's a lot of really cool ones in there, actually, so I think this is pretty sweet in terms of that. You, of course, can adjust the main color and everything like that, so you can change the colors on it. At the end of the day, yes, this does just function as a truck, but you can change the horsepower on it in different configurations, ranging from $115,000 to $160,000 on it. And then, of course, like I mentioned, you can adjust the kind of the print on it and everything like that, and the colors on it, which makes it a really customizable truck, excuse me, and very unique to the game. So really cool to see this in there. But there you guys go. That is the Lizard Diamond. All right, for number 9 this week, we have the King Implementos Mega 11800 or 11800. This is by King Implementos eConnect Modding. It is 11.73 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 30 people having rated it. This one actually just came out the day of I was recording this video, so it only came out a few hours ago. So in terms of the ratings, it didn't have as high or as many ratings as I would like to see before I put it in the top 10, but based on the kind of how it's performing so far, I figure this would be a good candidate as well. And it's kind of a unique plow. So yes, this does work as a plow, and it's pretty unique in terms of its style. It's kind of more of a almost a grader style plow, but it does work and function as a plow in game, which is pretty cool. So I like it. So if you wanted to roleplay plowing in some roads and stuff like that using kind of a grader, this would be a really good way to do it. This thing is going to run you $31,100 to buy. Has a working width of 4.9 meters, requires 160 horsepower to pull. So not even that much of a deficit to pull, so it doesn't take a lot of horsepower to pull it. So pretty cool. I think it's something unique, and I'm happy to see it in the game. But there you guys go. That is the King Implementos Mega 11800. All right, for number 10 in our final mod for the week, this is the Crude Oil Production. This is by Bartzo NV3. 49.69 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 68 people having rated it. Yes, not specifically farming related, but pretty cool in terms of a production. And there are definitely farms across the US. I know that will do some oil production as well if they have it on their farms or they'll contract it out. So definitely not that unrealistic to have available. And it's kind of something different to do in game, which I always like to see. In the past, we have seen crude oil production on maps specifically, such as the Frontier map, which came out recently. Great map, by the way. Make sure you guys check it out. But it's nice to have this come out where you can actually do it on any map. This adds several new buildings, and that's beyond just what's on here. There's several new sell points, several new production facilities, and several new products, all of which are not pictured here. I will be doing a specific video on the profitability of this to check this out, as I try to do with big production chains, and also that video will tell you how to use it specifically. If that video is out right now, a card will pop up on the screen. However, I don't plan to release it until next week, so you may not see it until then. But if there's no card right now, that means it's not out. If there is a card, that means that video is out. And it should also be linked down below in the description for you. But really cool mod, allows you to actually kind of get oil and produce it into other products, which is really cool. So I like to see stuff like this get added in the game, and I think this is going to be something cool that a lot of you guys are enjoying, especially as a new production. But there you guys go. That is the top 10 mods of the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you guys hit that follow button. But without further ado, this has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching the top 10 mods for this week. I'll see you guys next week.